want to run a task for particular time and for particular days or for particular months, you no need to do the manually, and you can use this cron job scheduler to do the job for you. All we need to do is we need to give the task to the cron job scheduler, and we need to specify at what time, at how many days and how many months it should execute. So after giving that, the cron job scheduler will execute the job for us, so we don't need to enter the command manually. So all you need to do is you need to type cron tab -l. This is the cron table, and this cron tab contains all our jobs. If you type cron tab -l, you will see the list of the jobs that are already assigned in the cron tab. So these are all the comments, and you don't need to worry about now. So these are all the comments, and it tells us the description of what cron can do. So edit this file to introduce task to be run by the cron. So we need to edit this file, and from this file cron does the job. So here is an example. You can run a backup of all user accounts, and this is the syntax of the timing, and this is the command you need to execute. So let's see the syntax of this timings. So M stands for minute, and the second H stands for hour, and this stands for day of the month, and this stands for month, and this is the day of the week. So I want to specify at particular minute, at particular hour, and particular day of the month, and also and which month I need to execute this command, and in particular day of the week. Okay, this sounds confusing. Let me explain. We will take an example and look at this for more understanding. I want to say first export editor is equals to /bin nano. This nano is a command line text editor. It does not have any graphical user interface, and this you can use this when you are logged into the remote login into the other computers. And what we want to do is we need to export this variable to the bin nano to this variable. And now what we want to do is I want to say cron tab -c edit, E for edit, and if I hit enter, now it says GNU Nano 2.9.3. so we are in the nano text editor. We can just scroll down using the arrow buttons. Now what you want to do is we need to give the timing, and we need to specify the command you want to execute. First I will keep all stars, and what this means is it will execute every minute, at every hour, and in the every day of the month, and in the every month, 12 months, and in the every day of the week. So this script will execute every minute on this when the system is running. So I want to create a job for this. Let's say echo hi, and I want to append it to so let's say temp.txt. So here what my command is doing is it prints the hi, and it will append to the temp.txt file. Since there is no temp.txt file in my desktop, it will create one for us. So to save this file you need to press Ctrl X, and now it will ask for save modified buffer, and you need to press Y, and now you need to hit enter. So it's telling that install a new cron tab. That means our old cron tab has been changed because we have added one command to it, and this cron tab will execute every minute. Since it's 9:11, at 9:12 a new file will be created, and it contains hi, and from then onwards that command gets executed, and hi will be appended to the text file. As you can see, there is a temp.txt file just created now. If I go to my desktop and let me display the contents of temp.txt file, so you can see there is a hi because we are echoing the output into the text file. Now let's go into the Cron tab and let's do some more editings. So this is one example. Now what I want to say is I want to execute at 2:30, right? What I want to do is I want to say minute I want to execute at 30 and the hour 2 and in all days. So I want to say star star star. So what this means is I want to run this script at 2:30 every day, every month and every day of the week, and say echo hello. So this echo hello executes every day at 2:30 p.m. right? Sorry, 2:30 a.m. This hour you should be given in the general format, right? 24-hour format, and 2 stands for here 2:30 a.m. and if you want to give it as p.m. you need to specify 14. So if I want to run this script as at 5:30 p.m. I need to say 17, right? 12 plus 5 17, and I want to run the script at midnight noon. So midnight noon in the sense 0 minute and 0 hour, right? 0 hour is at 12th hour, 12 a.m. So this script will execute every day in the early morning 12 a.m. Echo hello will get executed at early morning 12 a.m. every day. So let's put this to 8. Let's put this to 30. Now what I want to do is I don't want to execute all the days. I want to execute only the third day of the month. Now this echo hello executes only on the third day of every month at 8:30 a.m. and you can check like that. You can check every month, right? I want to execute only in the 4th month but all the days. So 30 stands for minute, 8 stands for hour at 8:30 a.m. in all the days of the 4th month only, because we have specified only the month, and in the all days of the week I want to execute this command, right? So there is some more operators you can do here. So what if I want to execute my script for every 5 minutes, right? What I want to do is I want to say 5 comma 10 comma 15 comma and so on up to 60, right? In the case my script will execute for every 5 minutes. So if you want to put like this 20 comma 25 comma 30, it will take so long. That's why there is another operator. What you want to do is put the star and you need to put the slash and you need to specify for how many minutes it want to run. I want to say 5. So my script echo hello will execute for every 5 minutes in all hours, in all the days, in all months, in all the days of the week. In a similar way we can say I want to execute this script for every 2 hours. So what this means is after 2 hours it will execute every minute and every day of the month and every month and every day of the week. You can also specify the range. So I want to execute this script only at 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I can just specify using the range. This is called hyphen and you need to specify the range between what hours you want to execute this command. I want to say 6 to 9. It means that my command will execute from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and in the particular minutes, which is star means it will run every minute. And what I want to execute only starting 15 minutes. So I will just say 15. So what this command does is it will get executed echo hello for every, sorry, only from starting 15 minutes, and that also only from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day of the month and every day of the week. So these are the major operators you gonna use when you are going to do the cron job. So I'm going to delete this job since a few minutes have been passed. Now what I want to do is I will check my temporary text file whether the hi has been appended to that text file or not. Now as you can see, I think 1 2 3 4 5 6 minutes have been passed since the creation of this cron job. That's why there are 6 highs. So these are the basics of the cron jobs. You need to edit the cron tab file to add a job or to remove a job, and I want to show you ls. Let's see, cron dot star. So in the HC directory, these files are located. Cron tab, we have just edited this cron tab, and this cron.d is the cron daemon, and you can see there are some more files: cron.daily, cron.hourly, cron.monthly, weekly. So you can edit these files also, but I suggest you to go with cron tab because it's a general syntax and you don't get confused. So let me display the contents of text file again. So we have got the 7 highs because 1 minute have been passed. So one more important thing you need to know is these cron jobs will execute with root privileges, because this cron tab or the cron daemon executes these jobs as root privileges, and you need to set some permissions such that only the root user can edit this cron tab file. Suppose if any other guest user or any other normal user executes have the right permissions over this cron tab file, then they can easily leverage their permissions to the root user, because they can execute a reverse shell or something like pass wd. Okay, they can execute like these reverse shells and they get a root shell, because this cron will gets executed as a these cron jobs will get executed as a root privileges. That's why a care should be taken while editing, giving the permissions to this cron tab.